Keek on the mic, keek on the mic. Keek on the mic, keek on the mic. People, this the intro. Sacramento, California, born and raised. In Antelope is where I spend most of my days. Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you also follow me on all my social media platforms to stay connected with all Keek on the Mic news. So Bears fans, I have a really interesting topic to discuss right here on the podcast today. And this really caught my attention, and this obviously came via the Pat McAfee Show. If you have never watched the Pat McAfee Show, I would really encourage you guys to do so. I feel like it's an awesome little show. A lot of different NFL content, a lot of different angles, and a lot of different perspectives on that one show. It's a really good listen, so make sure you go check this out. But obviously, Justin Fields has been getting a whole lot of praise as of late, and rightfully so. Justin Fields has been amazing. He has been doing everything in his power to keep the Chicago Bears competitive. Obviously, the Chicago Bears are 3-12, but it's not because of Justin Fields. He has been absolutely amazing. One NFL vet had a lot to say about Justin Fields and what he could actually become in Chicago. And while appearing on the Pat McAfee Show, 9-year NFL veteran Darius Butler had this to say about Justin Fields. He said, Justin Fields will go down as the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history. Let me repeat that again. Justin Fields will go down as the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history. This is the exact clip from the Pat McAfee Show. Check this out, Bears fans.
They still could have took Justin Fields.
Could have.
Hell yeah, they did it.
Could have taken Trey Lance.
Marathon.
Yeah.
Could have
Mac
taken Mac
Jones.
Jones.
You think Justin Fields wins a playoff game for the Bears?
Yeah, you saying his career?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Mark it down.
He'll go down to be the best Bears quarterback in history.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Better than
Jay
Cutler.
Cutler.
How did both of y'all say Cutler?
That's strictly
That's the
because
best Bears
he
quarterback.
enjoys them from the reality TV show. He
okay.
enjoys them from the internet.
He's
Never mind
26.
Cutler. Fucking Kyle Orton. You kidding me?
Oh.
Kyle Orton,
Sexy
Rex
Rexy.
Grossman,
Sexy Rexy took him to the Super Bowl.
Who's old
Harbaugh?
buddy?
Jimmy
McMahon,
Clausen.
Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon. You're saying
yeah.
he's better than Jim McMahon's going to be?
I think so. They never had a 4,000-yard passer, right?
Hey, let's
No.
put it down on the ticker.
on
Darius
ticker.
Butler says Justin Fields will, without a dot, be the
Without a
greatest
doubt.
Bears quarterback of all time.
Yep.
Thank you, D.
And it'd be good for the league too. We need a good quarterback
Chicago.
in Chicago, yeah.
Thank you.
Third largest city in America.
Sometimes second.
Never.
Never. About to be fourth, probably.
Yep. Actually, I think 2 is pulling away pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think 2's
They're moving.
really,
I didn't know this.
really
Man,
starting. Actually,
New York.
New York,
LA.
LA.
I don't know. I wonder what is happening.
Houston? Where's
Yeah.
Houston?
Houston,
Houston's
Phoenix
4.
is 5.
Ooh, Phoenix is growing fast.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other cities that are growing fast too because
Yeah.
of
Well, you know.
mass moving.
So obviously, Bears fans, this was a very bold statement by Darius Butler. And obviously, with the way that Justin Fields is playing, there has been a lot of praise coming towards Justin Fields' way. And there's been a lot of talk about, can Justin Fields actually be the long-term answer for the Chicago Bears? And can he end up being the greatest quarterback in Chicago Bears history? There's a lot of fans saying that he still has a lot of work to do, which rightfully so. It's the small sample size. But then there's also a lot of Bears fans saying, you know what? If he is doing this with the talent that he has around him, just imagine what Justin Fields can be when they actually build around him, give him a true number one, give him some wide receivers, right? Just imagine what Justin Fields can be, which is how I kind of feel as a Bears fan when I'm talking about Justin Fields. But obviously, when you look about what Darius Butler had to say in this clip, you know, he brought up Eric Kramer, he brought up Jay Cutler, all the quarterback greatness in Chicago, which is not really a huge sample size of good quarterbacks in Chicago. So before I give my personal opinion, if I think that Justin Fields can be the greatest quarterback in Chicago Bears history, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys think that Justin Fields can be the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history? Let me know down below in the comment section. So when you look at the history book, so let's break this down, Bears fans. Let's see if Justin Fields actually has a chance to be the greatest quarterback in Chicago Bears history. So when you look at the history books for the Chicago Bears quarterback, a couple of things really stand out. So obviously, when you look at single season records, you look at a guy like Eric Kramer in 1995. He had the season of his life. Obviously, that's a long time ago. I was born in 1997, so I didn't even get to see Eric Kramer play. But in 1995, Eric Kramer threw for 3,838 yards and also threw 29 touchdowns, which were both single season record for the Chicago Bears. Another thing to bring up, there has never, and I mean never, been a 4,000-yard passer in Chicago Bears history. Obviously, I just mentioned it. Eric Kramer threw for 3,838 yards, which is a Chicago Bears single season record. And obviously, when you look at the numbers, Jay Cutler is the most accomplished Bears quarterback in Chicago Bears history. Obviously, you can look at Jim McMahon, but he's the only one that he's won a Super Bowl for the Chicago Bears, but he is not the most accomplished Bears quarterback in history. When you look at the most accomplished Bears quarterback in Chicago Bears history, it has to go to Jay Cutler. Obviously, he threw for 3,812 yards in 2014, 3,666 yards in 2009, 3,659 yards in 2015, 3,274 yards in 2010, and 3,033 yards in 2012. Jay Cutler got it done on multiple occasions. Love him or hate him, Jay Cutler, by the stats, is the most accomplished Bears quarterback in Chicago Bears history. And obviously, Jay Cutler also holds the record for the most career touchdowns as a Chicago Bears quarterback at 154 yards and career passing yards at 23,443 yards. So put some respect on Jay Cutler's name. So now to answer the question of this podcast, do I think that Justin Fields can go down as the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history? And my answer to that question is absolutely. Personally, I feel that Justin Fields is already the best quarterback to ever wear a Chicago Bears uniform due to his potential alone. The second that Justin Fields was drafted, I had a feeling that he would be the guy, and everything that he is doing this season with nothing around him proves my point. I know there may be a lot of hate in the comments saying, Keek, you're absolutely crazy. We don't know for sure if Justin Fields is the guy, and I could be absolutely wrong. Justin Fields can go out there and just stink it up for the rest of the season and go out there next year and stink it up, right? And I could be totally wrong. But I have so much confidence that at the end of the day, at the end of his career, Justin Fields will go down as the greatest quarterback in Chicago Bears history. And I feel like it won't be that difficult for Justin Fields to reach that feat as long as they actually put talent around him in order for Justin Fields to reach those plateaus. So when you look at the records for Bears quarterbacks, once again, I am confident that Justin Fields will top all those records. So for example, when you look at single season records, I said it before earlier in the podcast, Eric Kramer had 3,833 yards in 1995. And I personally feel that Justin Fields will absolutely demolish this record. I have all the confidence in the world that once Ryan Poles gives Justin Fields an offensive line, and once he gives him a true number one wide receiver, Justin Fields will be the first 4,000-yard passer in Chicago Bears history. A lot of people are saying that Justin Fields is a run-first quarterback. Justin Fields is not a run-first quarterback. He came out in a recent press conference and said that himself. He said that, I don't want to run all the time. He's like, I want to sit in the pocket and throw the football. When you look at him at Ohio State, he threw the football. Justin Fields is a pass-first quarterback. And I feel like once Ryan Poles gives him offensive line and gives him a true number one, I feel like other Bears fans or people that are doubting Justin Fields' ability to throw the ball, they will soon learn that Justin Fields is a pass-first quarterback. And I have all the confidence in the world that Justin Fields will be the first 4,000-yard passer for the Chicago Bears. When you look at his stats this season, he still has 2 games left to play. He has thrown for 2,167 yards. And once again, that's 2 games left to play. And he's doing that with no one around him. So I just feel when you look at his numbers with no one around him, just imagine what Justin Fields will do with talent around him. Just let that sink in. And obviously, when you look at the other single season record, Eric Kramer has 29 passing touchdowns, and that was also in 1995. Justin Fields has 16 passing touchdowns currently as it stands with 2 games left to play. And once again, that is with no one around him. I have every inch of confidence in the world that Justin Fields will demolish that 29 passing touchdowns that Eric Kramer had back in 1995 once Ryan Poles gives him some more talent to work with. And obviously, when you look at overall records, Jay Cutler holds the record at 154 career passing touchdowns for a Chicago Bear, and obviously 23,443 yards, career passing yards for in the Chicago Bears uniform. And I just feel as long as Justin Fields can stay healthy, as long as Ryan Poles continues to build around the young man, and I just feel like due to potential alone, once it's all said and done, I feel personally, and I could be wrong, but I just feel personally that Justin Fields will in fact go down as the greatest Chicago Bears quarterback that we have ever seen. Will that lead to Super Bowls? Will that lead to championships? Not necessarily, but I do feel that Justin Fields will be an accomplished Chicago Bears quarterback at the end of the day. Before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this one more time. Do you guys personally think that Justin Fields will go down as the Chicago Bears, best Chicago Bears quarterback in Bears history? Let me know down below in the comment section. It's going to be a really fun time, and it's going to be really fun to watch Justin Fields grow and hopefully become the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history. Before I let you guys go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Make sure you share this episode of Keek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for all new Bears podcasts right here on Keek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't Keek on the mic.